Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin, and this is, we believe now, the last chance of Bitcoin to make a bullish move. If it will fail, we believe bad stuff can happen. We're going to show you what we're looking at. So, Jomo, what do you have to say here?
Yeah. Look, I hear you, and this feels like this is Bitcoin's last chance, or it's over in the cycle. I'm actually seeing a lot of negative sentiment as well happening right now. A lot of people are really fearful for this entering a real bear market. People are fearful that we're going to go to new lows below the 75-ish area, and they are really, really fearful. Okay, now this is why this is kind of the last kind of chance, because it's at these points where everything is kind of loom and gloom that we either fall from the cliff, okay, which might happen. We might fall from the cliff and dive all the way back to the 60 somethings, all right, or we can actually get a recovery. Now, I will tell you this one thing. I think there's only one kind of lifesaver for Bitcoin and for the crypto market as a whole, because no coin is going to survive with Bitcoin, going to new lows. All the coins are going to perish, right? So there's only one lifeline, and that is liquidity and the Fed to actually go to quantitative easing, right? That's the only life saving. If the Fed will decide, okay, that it needs to print money in order to save the United States, debt, and actually finance the treasuries and their bonds selling, the treasury selling, let's call it, then that will be our signal that quantitative tightening is over and quantitative easing is actually starting. That's the only lifeline, CM. I know that you don't like to talk about the macro too much because it's a big guess and a waiting game, but of course that's what I think as a lifeline is what's left. Without it, CM, it's going to be the cliff and the nosedive. And of course, for us, it doesn't really matter because we can short it. But you know what? I want to hear your take about this. What do you think about, does Bitcoin has a chance or not?
First of all, I saw something on Twitter. Apparently, there is a Japanese company buying MetaPlanet, buying 696 Bitcoin for 10 billion today, and so this is, I don't know, I never heard of them. So maybe they're joining the narrative of these companies that buying Bitcoin and the BlackRock and the Michael Saylors. It's all, this is the narrative. This is the only narrative that can help Bitcoin to buy, because no retailer is buying this shit. No, not me, not you. No one is investing in Bitcoin on these levels now from retail. So the only players in the Bitcoin market are actually BlackRocks and their friends. So and what I'm watching, man, is the Bitcoin chart. I don't need all this nonsense with the Fed, Schmed, Powell, and all these, people that are 80-year-old. I don't care. I don't care about them. All I want to see a breakout. Okay, now this for me is the last chance of Bitcoin. You can see I marked it here. This is a potential bottom here. It's potential carving here at bottom here. But we're looking for an evidence. We need this breakout. For me, as long as it's below this trend line, it is rubbish.
For sure.
If it can break out, take the 90K. I want to see the 90K. I'll show you a clean chart here. I want to see the 90K, man. Reclaim, buy the bulls, and hold. Okay, and obviously it will break back above its 200 and its 50-day MA. That will be, in my opinion, a statement that Bitcoin is ready to make another leg up, okay, or at least to test the highs, for this level, if it can reclaim the 90K. But again, it's the last hope, because we're running out of time, man. If it's not gonna break out, you see the downtrend. If it's not gonna break out, that means it's gonna get rejected again, and then we are actually losing the time to make the bullish move. All right. So if it lose this level, man, in my opinion, it is fucked, cooked, and toasted. Again, when I'm saying losing, I mean closing below it multiple days and weekly candles. Then it is over for Bitcoin, and it's probably going to trigger a bear market. It's going to trigger a technical bear market, in my opinion, and also in the chart's opinion. So we're now in this window of April, beginning of April. If Bitcoin will not pump, it is cooked, my friend. Cooked.
Oh, oh, yes, Sam. Look, I agree that technicals, that's what we need, okay? For us, if we see a technical breakout, we know things are on again and we can make money on the long side again. Until then, we can just make money on the short side or be in cash, depends what our audience is all about. If they don't know how to short, by the way, we are going to teach, in the seminar next week at the 8th of April, we have a seminar about how to conquer the bear, how to win in the bear. So we're going to teach shorting strategies, how to short technically in the exchanges, make sure you don't make any mistakes. I'm going to teach as well. We're going to both teach how to, have risk management on shorts, because that's really important. And of course, a bonus, we're going to teach you how to hedge your position, because some of you are really in love with your spot positions, but I want to teach you how to hedge so you don't lose your panties, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, remember, if we do lose that $75,000, okay, that means probably either we need a lot of time until Bitcoin recovers, or a huge liquidity pump, which can take a lot of time either way, or, okay, and probably until then, you will lose so much that you will be, kind of melting down and you won't know what to do. So we're going to teach you how to prepare for a potential meltdown of the market. And remember, in CM, you can vouch for that. It doesn't matter if it's now, in a month, or in a year from now. The bear market is certain. It's coming either way. Either way, it's going to come at one point or another. So join our bear market seminar, how to win in the bear market, to make sure that you're ready and prepared, whether it's tomorrow, in a month, in a year, doesn't matter. We will teach you a skill set for life so you can always make money in the bear market. CM, just imagine people that don't know what to do in bear markets. They completely lose it. Instead, they can actually thrive in it, right?
Oh yeah, they're gonna buy dips, man. They're gonna make the regular mistakes that all the moon boys are making, and they're gonna get themselves completely wrecked with the little amount of capital they have left after this current, correction. So this is something that is really important for anybody that is trading or investing in the financial market, whether it's crypto, stocks, whatever. Learn how to short, learn the mindset to go short when there is a high probability of a crash or a bear market, because that's the only way to make money in a declining markets. The only way. There is no other way to make money in a declining market but shorting it. All right, so make sure you join our webinar. You have the link here, scan it. And yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to smash the like, leave a comment, subscribe to our YouTube. Like the YouTube, subscribe, man, click the bell, and we'll see you in the next episode. No edge,
no trade. Cheers, everybody.